have a situation here of the leftist ex-rebel versus the businessman who's been called the king of TikTok. Can you just explain to our viewers how truly unusual this is for Colombia to have this face-off in the second round of a presidential election?
Yes, definitely. Nobody was expecting those results, in fact. Gustavo Petro was expecting a classical second round between the left side and the right side. It was very comfortable. But Rodolfo Hernandez, the king of TikTok, as you said, tumbles in the political scene since a few weeks and few days, in fact. So he's running for the second round, the 19th of June, and he has some chance to win, because the third candidate from right side, Federico Gutierrez, announced yesterday, in this night, that he will vote for Rodolfo Hernandez, a new figure. But known also in Colombia. He has been the mayor of Bucaramanga town in close Medellin. He's millionaire, constructor, and that the new figure. And that's, I think, the feeling of the change to all cost. He embodies, in fact, this breaking of traditional political scene in Colombia. You know that this country, since 50 years, was governed by conservative and liberals. But structural problem, social, economical, of course, violence for sure, but in this country where and are permanent, 40% of the population is living in poverty. 54% of the informal employment are there. So the people is tired of this situation. And this context explains also the anger, the desire of rejection we are feeling in Colombia, but also in this specific country. Who knows what is a war, what's war mean, even if peace agreement has been signed in 2016. So all of this context explain these surprising results.
And also, of course, many people associate Colombia with the FARC peace deal that dates back 6 years now. Did that have its influence at all on this election, do you think?
Definitely. The peace agreement has been signed, as I was saying, 2016, but violence is still present in the country. This country is a great country, 1 million of kilometers. And some place of the country in the south, east, for example, are the violence armed is still present. You know that FARC disappeared, but dissident of FARC are still present. So it is a specific situation in Colombia. Who can explain the decision a few days ago of the USA to declare Colombia as one of the best allied outside NATO in Latin America? That's very important. It does explain the strategic link with Colombia, between USA, Colombia, in a regional context where the violence is still present. And so Rodolfo Hernandez is a change, but is a change with known by the people because he's receiving the support of the traditional parties.
But I think Gustavo Petro also has support very much from younger people,
yes.
A different type of Colombian.
Yes.
Even his own vice president that he chose Francia Marquez, is the first Afro-Colombian woman to be in this post. So I think there's also a real desire for a different kind of change from another part of Colombia as well.
Yes, but he's running the risk to be overwhelmed by the change, this new figure of Rolando Hernandez. That's the biggest risk to Gustavo Petro, for Gustavo Petro. As you said, the candidate to vice president is a fantastic figure. Francia Marquez, showing that we can win against the social determinism. You can open your future and have success, for sure. And that's why it was for Gustavo Petro a few hours ago more comfortable to him to be fighting against Federico Gutierrez, the third man, the right side traditional party. With Rodolfo Hernandez, it is a new figure. With, as you said, he's a king of TikTok. Yesterday in the night, he announced when he received the results, he was in his own kitchen, making a social communication from the kitchen. He's out of the frame, in fact. And so that's the real political risk for Gustavo Petro.
Okay, Pascal, thank you so much for sharing your expertise with us. Pascal Drouhaud, a Latin American expert. Thank you very much.